Hey guys, FearlessDarkElf here. The reason why I've not made some videos in a while is I'm actually in the middle of making several of them, but the reason why I haven't been able to get to them as quickly as I've been wanting to is because I got some neighbors that are constantly playing their music loud enough for me to hear over here in the apartment that I'm in, which obviously means the microphones that I have are going to be able to pick it up, and you know how YouTube is. Any kind of music or anything that's copyright, it's going to pick up and it's going to say that you got copyright on there. Now, I know I use copyright clip stuff for my reviews and all that, but I'm doing it to actually help make a point. But when the neighbors are playing their music in the background, that's not intentional and that's very hard to avoid because they're constantly doing it. It's definitely obnoxious and it's not even good music in my opinion. I'm not going to say what kind of music it is, but it's not good music, and so it's not like I'm able to enjoy not being able to make a video, okay? It's just getting me more aggravated. And I want to be able to make these damn videos, but that is making it very difficult for me to be able to do it because anytime they're quiet is around the time everyone else is home and trying to sleep. And I realize I get loud in the middle of my videos, and I'm not trying to. Now, when my girlfriend was working at her last job, she was working really late at night, and I was making the videos. And well, those neighbors weren't here at that point. Most of the other neighbors were pretty much being loud anyway, or they were off getting drunk or whatever. Uh, but new set of neighbors have moved in since then, and making it very difficult to make videos. And well, I'm sadly still trying to make my enterprise review because of this. Also, I'm making another video that I want to put out there before I do the enterprise review, because otherwise it's just going to extend that video even longer. And I have a problem with how long my reviews have been getting, and I realize that not everybody wants to watch anybody, not just me, for as long as some of my videos are. And I really do apologize for how long both my Charlie X as well as my caretaker reviews have been. I had a ton I had to say about Charlie X, and I was well aware of it, and I even told you that before I even got to that episode. Now, when it comes to Voyager, I honestly did not expect to get that much said about it, and I really do apologize for that one being as long as it was. I know I apologized on the video, but I feel the need to apologize again. It was not meant to get that long. I had no intention of doing it when I started. I honestly thought it was just going to be a quick one, like I said in the video. It just it happened. That's all I can really say. But I felt that all of it had to be said, which is why I left it on there as long as I had. Now, usually when I kind of go on some topic that I really don't need to continue talking on, I will edit part of that out and get to the main focus of what I'm trying to say when it comes to the review. Because sometimes it's like, okay, I don't need to say that. I'm just going to edit that. And it actually does help shorten them quite a bit. But with Voyager, I did do this, and believe it or not, that's what shortened it down. And otherwise, it would have been about an extra 45 minutes to an hour 15. So yeah, you'd be looking at another 4.5 hour video. Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. And I gotta tell you, I watched my reviews to make sure it's good. So I don't like to. I watch it the one time with my girlfriend, like I said, but I watch them as I'm editing it to make sure everything goes together, that I'm editing the way it needs to, make sure I didn't mess up anywhere, following my notes and all that. Anyway, now I'm just kind of annoying myself with constantly going on to something I'm sure you already know something about because you hear other YouTubers mention it, but yeah, I can't really do the actual video recording work because of my neighbors, and that's what's slowing me down right now. I know it sounds like an excuse, and I know I've had several reasons why I can't. Okay, when it came to after the Deep Space Nine one, what took so long with Voyager, I made a video about this, but ironically, that one got corrupted. Which is funny because that's pretty much what happened. The bad storms that were happening, I said it may take me a little bit to make some more videos, and then the Voyager review came out. The reason why that took so long was because I had already did several other videos that I had prepped and everything. A few of them were with my girlfriend. All of those were gone because it destroyed a external hard drive I had. So all of those videos that I worked hard to make, gone. I didn't quite have a chance to be able to edit all of them because I was making them faster than I could edit them. And the ones I was trying to edit at that time was my Voyager review, and I was going to bring that one out first along with the other ones. So that's what took so long, and some of them I would be able to redo, others not so much, and frankly a few of them I don't want to do again because, well, that's just too much money out, and two, I kind of got a stomachache because of one of them. It was a food review thing, but it was good stuff, most of it. But yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Which is really sad because it would have made a really good video. Or it did make a good video, I should say. It just it didn't get It didn't get past the point of even to the editing process. So you'll have to forgive me for all my uhs and ums right now. I'm kind of out of it, but I feel the need to have to be able to say something to you guys about this because I'm not happy about not being able to have these videos out soon, especially since I said I should be able to do this within a week's time. Now, my editing program does kind of extend that out longer than a week. The Charlie X one took 3 months for me to get done editing because I'm just going to be honest, I would not shut up about it. Okay, it was really hard for me to edit everything I had to say and to cut it down to the amount I needed because I just wanted to show because there's so much with that episode I have a problem with, and I can't stand that episode so bad. There was so much more that I had to say. So it took me 3 months to edit all of that out. Now, Voyager, again, was sort of the same problem, but the problem is I wasn't happy with how I said several things, and I went back to re-edit it to re-record certain things, as you could clearly see in the video, assuming you watched it all. And that was part of the problem, too, because then I had to go back and edit it to, go together with it. And that was part of the problem with that. And then there's, again, all those videos that I lost because of that storm. And no, it wasn't because of the storm. It was after the storm. Actually, yeah, it was because of the damn storm. Also, the drive had got dropped and corrupted some other files on another one I was getting stuff started with. So, yeah, that's what happened. I had several videos lined up, and that's what's going on, and I am not very happy about it. It's almost like something just doesn't want me to make videos. It's not me. Okay, I have tons of ideas. The problem is, half of the time, I'm not sure if they're going to be good or not, and I discussed it with my girlfriend and all that, and I've discussed them with a few other people as well. Some of them are like, yeah, you should do it, which is actually one of the things I'm doing right now is the video that I'm making just before my Enterprise review, because it should be done, especially so that it doesn't interrupt the flow of what I'm trying to do on the Enterprise review. So, yeah. And now I'm just going on and on again. So, I'm sorry for that. Anyway, I wanted to once again explain why I haven't been making the videos. I mean, I have been. It's just very slow going right now. and I do apologize for that. So the other thing is, I've been thinking. How I'm not sure whether or not to see this on here or not. Yeah, it's great. I've been thinking about doing a gaming video channel. I mean, I do realize I've been putting some gaming stuff on my channel because, like I said, I wanted to be a multi-directional. I don't want to be about just one focused thing because I don't think YouTube needs to do like that. I don't think any uh, video personality, I don't know if that works, but I don't think anyone doing any kind of video, whether it's on YouTube or their own website or whatever it is, has to have a specific thing that you just have to do things like, there's a lot of the girls doing makeup and just makeup, and eventually you're only going to do so much with that. What are you going to do after that? You're just going to be doing repeats of the same thing you already did with other videos. What's the point? And I don't really think that's a good idea. I mean, eventually my Star Trek stuff is going to run out, and I damn well know it. What else is there to talk about when you've already talked about everything? If you talk about every episode, every movie, I don't know enough about every game or comic or book, but eventually the content runs out. What are you going to do then? Are you just going to repeat the same thing just in a completely different way? People are going to be like, yeah, I heard this already. And then you'd be like, if I want to hear this already, I want to hear it from another person's point of view. So maybe I won't unsubscribe from somebody because they're interesting. Maybe they'll have a different point of view on something, or they might be able to cover something else they haven't thought of. But we've heard everything else at this point. And I personally don't want that. All right, I don't like having to worry about that kind of stuff when it comes to the people I listen to. And when it comes to certain subjects, there's only so much you can talk about. There really is. Star Trek's one of them. There's a lot there, but eventually, like I said, the content will run out. There's nothing left for you to talk about unless it's the same thing over and over. So that's why I want mine to be about different things. Star Trek, I mean, TV shows, movies in general, yeah, I'm wanting to do. Video games, I've been kind of holding off on one review I've been wanting to do because I'm I kind of have mixed feelings about it. And it's not really good for a review. And it's an older game, and I realize Star Trek's an older show. Well, I mean, they still got newer shows going on. I have not seen Picard, and I've not seen Discovery, but the ones I'm going through, they're older stuff, and I realize a lot of my stuff is older. That's not so much my problem, but we're coming up to the point, or at least as I'm recording this, which is, give me a second. Okay, I can't see that from there. Where's my phone? Okay. As of April 18th, 2020, or 2020, however you want to look at it, people want to complain how it's pronounced, who cares? It's still the same correct year, either way you want to look at it. Seriously. Anyway, as of April 18th, I've not seen those, and so, that's not what I was talking about. Well, it was, but it was. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to the game review I want to do at this point in time, at April 18th, 2020, or 2020, that we're coming close to the next-gen system past Xbox One and PS4. And the review I was thinking about doing, and which I hadn't played until I had my Xbox One, was Alan Wake for the 360. I'm not sure if anyone will want to see that because, it is a generation and it will soon be 2 generations back. And some people may or may not want to hear it, some might, and I'm not sure how anyone would feel about it. I personally would be alright with it if I heard someone doing it, even if it's 2 or 3 generations back. Hell, I'm still okay with listening to, what is that called? I know this, it was before Sega and Nintendo, like, crap, the Atari. I'm still okay with Atari reviews, because they're still games, and it's still good to hear a review about it, even though pretty much it's like, yeah, you move one block up, you move one over. Sometimes the controls are not really good because the joysticks, the way they were, really suck, which the Atari joysticks really did suck. I know I had one when I was a kid, but anyway, I'm okay with that kind of stuff, but some people aren't, and I'm not sure if anyone would want to hear any kind of uh, reviews of ordered games from me. So um, I think I'd be able to do a fair video on it, but that's just my opinion. It might be fair. I'm not saying it's good or don't think it'd be completely bad, but it'd be fair. You know, not fair like it'd be fair like I'd give it a honest attempt. I would do that, but it, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just not sure whether or not I should do that. The game I was talking about, though, like I said, was Alan Wake, and I'm not sure whether or not I should. So, yeah. And I'm not sure if you could hear that vehicle in this or not. I got a new headset here, so this would be good for gaming reviews. Um, I'm not sure if it works as well as my webcam uh, microphone does. I kind of feel like it's not as good, but I wanted to give it a try right now, and so that's why you're hearing me on that. Um, it would also be more beneficial for that when I'm playing a game, so that way I can hear what's going on. You guys can hear what's going on, and the speaker is not going to be having you guys hear it through the webcam and through through my screen recorder. So yeah, this will actually be more beneficial. Um, Also, when it comes to game recording, my computer is kind of a pain in the butt with one thing, and I don't yet know why. Um, no matter what quality I try to record my gaming, though, and this is what's keeping me from wanting to do it. No matter what quality I try to do it, I stream it from my Xbox to my computer because I don't have a whole lot of computer. Let me rephrase that. I don't have a whole lot of modern computer games, um, so I can't just record it while I'm playing it. I have to stream it, which I know does slow down uh, the frame rate and all that for stuff. But other than that, whether the streaming is set to the highest quality or the lowest quality, it doesn't seem to matter. My computer doesn't want to give any good quality when it comes to the audio, which really bugs me. There are days it will, and then there are days it won't. And during the recording process, there's really no way to find out until after. And I've already made several attempts at this, and it just really depends on the day. I've did it with variations and different ways of trying to do it, and sometimes it works well, sometimes it don't. It just really varies, and I don't want to have to redo something like 5 times just to get one video, or even one section of a video. Because sometimes you can't just go back and play a certain area with some games. And I'm not going to play up to a certain point, hit record just to continue from that point, because I may or may not have gotten certain things from before, and that is just obnoxious. And people are like, "Oh, he's using two different saves or whatever," and I've noticed this kind of thing with other people's videos too, and I can't. Originally, I thought, yeah, they're just not doing it all in the same save, and they're making it look better than what it is. But with my attempting to do it, I have to say I don't think that's always the case. But anyway, I'm just going on and on about stupid stuff. So, like I said, I'm kind of exhausted right now, and I wanted to be able to talk to you guys about something. So, yeah, you guys know why there's no videos being made for the longest time. I am in the middle of making them, like I said. Please just hang in there, guys. I'm really sorry about this. All right, the ones you gotta blame are my damn neighbors. Okay, I'm not trying to not make them. So, with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. All right, so hope you guys have a good day and all that, and especially in these times with this whole freaking coronavirus thing happening, you know, keep yourself safe. All right, talk to you later, and thank you for watching my video.